Hey man, how's things?
Hey man, how you doing?
Yeah, good man. You okay?
I'm good. How about yourself, man? For a minute, I thought I was talking to Canelo right now.
I wish I could fight like him.
uh,
Yeah, I was good, man. How's training going?
Hold on, can you repeat that question?
How's training going?
It's going real good. Actually, I just finished running 5 miles a little while ago, and we're gonna get back to it at 3:30 today.
Yeah, twice a day, is it?
Twice a day, yeah. We started doing twice a day since we found out that there's a possibility that we might come back in June, July, or August.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, yeah, it's great news at the same. It's great news. Don't get me wrong, but you also don't want to put anyone's life in jeopardy too. So we're being careful about it too.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, you're a devoted husband and father too. Are you enjoying the time with them?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because my wife and I we've always been good friends and stuff, but since this little thing we're messing around a lot more now. Like yesterday, for example, I was gonna go to the kitchen to go get some water, and she scared the shit out of me. You can cuss her, right? You can cuss her, right? And she scared the shit out of me real bad. I was like, oh man, and I had food in my mouth, so I couldn't say anything. I was just like, yeah, it's fun, man, it's fun.
What did she do? How did she scare
Uh,
you?
so I was watching a show, right, and I was resting in between workouts, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get I think it was water. So I got up, and when I opened the door to go out, she was like kind of hiding. So when I took one step outside that room, she jumped down. She's like, rah! And I was like, oh, I kind of like, I kind of tensed up and I froze. I was like, oh crap! I didn't know if I should push her or hit her because I was like, she scared the crap out of me. And then
She's probably lucky she didn't get a body shot. I've seen your
I
body
know,
shots.
or an elbow. I was gonna
Oh,
go back
hell
there
boy.
just for a little bit. I was gonna throw an elbow or something because I was scared pretty bad.
When we back now, what's next for you, champ?
That's the thing. Like with all this going on, we don't know. Like we just gotta stay prepared. We just gotta stay training. And
Yeah,
look what's ahead from what they're reporting and what they're telling us. We will probably have about 6 weeks camp. So right now, it's important to keep our weight down and at the same time, kind of, you know, stay in shape. So when they tell us, hey, 6 weeks, the hard part is all the gyms are closed. We don't know who's sparring. We haven't reached out to anybody.
yeah,
That's gonna
yeah,
be the hard part. That's gonna be the very hard part, and the very hard part, and the part that that we talked about, obviously, is if we go to another gym, and let's just say there's 6, 8, 10 people in there. We don't know who's infected and who's not. We're taking a
yeah,
risk not only on our part, but we're putting our family at risk too.
yeah,
Um,
man.
we, yeah, we spoke about it, and obviously, I talked to. Obviously, you have to talk to the people you live with too, and we're being careful. As a matter of fact, Lex is right here.
Yeah,
Alexis Roach is right here too. Yeah.
yeah. So you're currently 32-3, but on a three fight win streak at the moment. Did you go back to the drawing board after your last loss?
Yeah. No. You know what? You know what's weird is like after my last loss. To be honest with you, I was like, I was done for the moment. I was just like, you know what, I don't want to do this in the moment. So I kind of took a step away
Yeah,
from boxing. I cleaned out my locker. I stopped going to the gym for a while, and then I started doing real estate, and I missed it. I missed I missed boxing. I was just like, man, I was like, I love real estate. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's not like boxing. Boxing was my is and will always be my first love. So that was kind of hard. I was like, damn. So I started going back to the gym, and to be honest, it was really, really hard going back to the gym because obviously when you lose, it's hard to get back into it, especially with
yeah,
the last thing on your mind is that loss.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so you're kind of gun shy. So when I went back there, I started training for months, and then I started sparring with some of the amateurs. And let me tell you, I was doing terrible. I was I
Yeah.
was giving my coach heart attacks. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Come on, man, you're amateurs. What are you doing?" And I was just like, I really had to ask myself, like, man, I was like, should I just keep going or should I just hang up the gloves? And then I remember thinking to myself, and I had a heart-to-heart conversation with Alexis, my brother, and he's like, you know what, dude? He's like, don't do this for anybody else. Do this for you. If you feel like this just isn't in you anymore, then don't
Yeah.
do it. And then I remember we were talking for like a good 20 minutes. And I remember it was at Pollo Loco where we were talking, and for some reason my son popped in my head. I always think about my son. He popped in my head, and I was just like, damn. I was like, you know what? I told my brother, I was like, I want to leave behind something that my son will be like, damn, that's my dad. My dad was good.
Yeah.
That's his dad. So then after that, I went forward and I never looked back, man. And so far, everything's been going good, and everything, it's just with the work activity that we've been putting in. Even after my last fight, to be honest with you, I fought on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I took 2 days off, and on the third day, which was Tuesday, I started running already. Yeah, and then that Saturday, my family and I, we went on a family vacation to Hawaii, and I took five pairs of workout clothes because I was like, I'm gonna work out 5 days.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
was out there, when we were out there, we flew out on a Saturday, right? So I worked out Friday, Thursday, everything. We flew out on a Saturday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take Friday and Sunday off, and I'm gonna work out Monday through Friday. So we got there on a Saturday. Obviously, it was a little jet lag because we went to Hawaii. It was a 5.5 hour flight. Sunday came. Sunday we had a nice little meal. I was like, you know what? I told my wife, I was like, you know what, babe? I was like, I'm gonna go work out. I can't. So I ended up working. I ended up working out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Thursday, I ran out of clothes because I only took 5 pairs of clothes.
Yeah.
I ran out of clothes, so we went to Ross, and I ended up buying more clothes because I still worked out more.
It's like a bug, man. You know, you might lose it, but as soon as you get it back, you want it's in you. How old was you when you first started boxing?
I was 13 going on 14. It was September. It was right after the I don't know if you remember this fight. Fresno Kendall versus Chris Bird.
No, I'm not sure. No.
Two heavyweights, yeah, Chris Bird. He was a good fighter. He was a very good fighter. He didn't have that knockout punch, but he had that defensive style. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
they fought on a Saturday, and I think on a Monday was when my brother and I went to the gym, and that's when I started boxing. Right after that, it was like September something, at the end of September.
Because obviously one of your best attributes as a fighter, from what you've seen, especially in the Tapia fight, is your body work. Have you always worked on your body work?
Yeah, I've always worked on my. You know why I've always worked. Everyone always asks me, why do you always go to the body? Why do you always go to the body? Because I remember one time I was sparring against a buddy of mine, right? And I was landing a lot of headshots, and he was kind of like he was on the ropes. He was kind of moving, and he just threw a haymaker, and he hit me to the body.
Yeah, kill.
That was the most painful shot I've ever been hit. At that time, I
Yeah,
was like,
man.
oh, damn, this hurts. I was like, from that point on, I started going to the body more because that hurts. For
Yeah,
every boxer out there knows that the body shots hurt a lot more than the head shots.
yeah, definitely. If you hit the body, it kind of kills the brain because
Yeah,
you can think clearly and everything, but your body's just not reacting with what you're thinking.
and after a while, after a while, your arms start to get heavy. You're like, man, why am I so tired? Like you feel good, like you feel responsive, but you just feel tired, like exhaustion, and that's the body work.
Yeah, you're obviously you're a super bantamweight at the moment. Yeah, still.
That the what? I mean,
You're still at super bantamweight at the minute.
yeah, yeah, I'm still at 122. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still at
yeah. Well,
122.
what fights are you looking at to get at that weight?
You know what? I've always said I don't pick and choose. I always fight the best opposition I can fight.
Yeah,
I still continue to go down that route, even though they tell me, hey, you know what, fight this person. It's like I want to fight. To be honest with you, I'll be quite honest with you. The people I want to fight are the ones that beat me last. Now, granted, the first guy that beat me in my first professional career, I don't think I'll ever get that fight because obviously he's older and I think he's retired now. But there's two
yeah,
fighters that have beaten me that I would like to have another opportunity just for my own peace of mind.
yeah, yeah. So, is that something you could arrange with your promotions?
I hope so. I mean, right now everything is paused in this world, so it's kind of hard to kind of say what you want to do because we don't know how
Yeah,
long this is gonna last. But I would like to, man. I would really like to. That's like I mean, they beat me, and it's just it was just the
Redemption.
opposite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, like
Yeah.
you want to come back in there and just prove to yourself, not to anyone else, but to yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Because obviously you signed with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy. How did that come about?
It was funny because I remember we were just at the gym, and then my coach contacted me and said, "Hey," he said, "they want to have a meeting with you." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Crap!" I was like, "All right, cool." I think I was like 19, 20 years old at the time, and we went to go meet them, and they're like, "Hey, we wanna sign you guys." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Hell yeah!" It was three of us because we all had the same manager. And
Yeah,
then we all signed the same day, and it was just history. I re-signed. with them again 5 years later, and our contract's up pretty soon. But I want to re-sign with them again, So we're gonna have
yeah,
to
yeah,
negotiate. Yeah. Um, me, I've always been. It's to me, it's always about honesty and loyalty. It's not so much about the money. I mean, it is because obviously you're doing this for a profession, and you have to, you wanna pay for your family and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah,
But for me, the reason why I want to go back with why I want to stay with Golden Boy, to be honest with you, is because Robert D isn't earning, So that's the reason why I
yeah.
want to stay with them. Yeah.
Because you beat, was it Diego De La Hoya? Was that counted as an upset?
That was that what?
Was that an upset fight? Was you, because he's Diego De La Hoya, was you meant to win that fight?
You know what? It was just another fight. At this point, when I came back the second time around after the Azov fight, I just said, from now on, it doesn't matter who I fight. They all have to be victories. They all have to be good. Not just victories, but they all have to be good performances. So I was just like,
Yeah,
it didn't matter. To me, it meant more beating him just because he had the undefeated record, not so much because he
yeah,
was related to Oscar De La Hoya. Like, to me, it doesn't really matter. It was just that he was one of the top guys at the time, and I was just like, okay, this is my opportunity. This is my opportunity to prove myself again, and I did, and I want that other opportunity with other fighters as well too.
yeah, man. It's would you manage to get into sparring as much as you can to get some good work?
Who do I get with sparring for good work?
Yeah,
There's a lot. I sparred a lot. I sparred a lot with Franco. Josh Franco. He's a real good. With Franco. Josh Franco. He's a good sparring guy. Sparring partner. Negrete too. We sparred separate. Obviously him. Hector Tanahara. I sparred a couple of times with. Damn it, I sparred a lot with them. To be honest with you.
yeah,
I started,
good work.
yeah. Recently, yeah, that's some good work. There's a lot of good work around here because you got Riverside, you got obviously, you got the Garcia training camp, and then you got LA, you got Legends, you got Maywood, you got so many different
Yeah.
fighters around here. So you got a lot of work.
What was your amateur record?
My amateur record was 52 wins, and I think it was like 6 or 8 losses.
Oh, that's a decent record.
Yeah, yeah, but you keep in mind, I started fighting at 13. It
Yeah,
was it was October, so I started training. Not even fight. I started training September, and I had my first fight like 3 or 4 months later. So all the fights I had in the amateur circuit, I was only an amateur for like maybe 4.5 years. So that was all. I made it to the Olympic trials. I placed bronze. Um, I won like 8 national titles and stuff like that. I was invited to go represent the U.S. in a World Cup. I think it was two different occasions. One of them was in Mexico City, and then the other one was in Morocco. And we opted to go pro instead.
I know it's at different levels, but um, your first loss as an amateur and your first loss as a professional, did you feel the same thing?
Mm, yeah, it kind of was. The first time I fought the amateurs, I remember it was for a really big tournament. It was for my age group because I was 14, 15. Yeah, I was like 14, 15. I was 14-0, and I was like on the regional level. So I was like, if I would have won this one, I would have gone to the nationals, which was at that time that was the biggest tournament in my age group. I was 14-0,
Yeah,
and I fought a guy that was 92 wins, and I think he had like 8 losses or 6 losses, and he had like more than half of them was knockouts. And it was a close fight. It was a close fight. Obviously, I thought I won. Everyone's always gonna say that, but I thought I won,
Yeah.
and I think he ended up winning by split decision. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed in that, to be honest with you.
Yes, a loss is a loss. It's hard
Yeah,
to
loss
deal
is a
with.
loss.
It's hard
Yeah,
to
whether
deal
it's
with
a
no matter
decision
what
or
it is.
knockout,
Sorry?
whether it's a decision or a knockout, loss is a
Yeah,
loss.
yeah.
And it sucks, it
So,
sucks. It's crushing.
what's your end goal for the game? What legacy do you want to leave in boxing?
That's a good thing. I would. I mean, your goals are always gonna. Most of the time, you always plan, and a lot of the time it doesn't go according to plan. So I don't know. Right now, I'm just taking one fight at a time, one weight class at a time, and I just get ready for whatever's in front of me. I don't ever look anything past that one person. I just gotta focus on the one fight in front of me and just focus 100% on that one fight. And then once that fight is over, then it's on to the next. Like, you can't say like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight this guy," and then after I win, I'm gonna fight this guy. It's not like that. It doesn't always happen like that. I
Yeah,
remember,
man.
to be honest with you, when I first suffered my first professional loss, I remember, all excuses aside, I don't believe in excuses. He beat me. He was a better fighter than that fighter that night.
Yeah,
Leading up to that fight, I remember I was just like, "Oh, the guy I'm gonna fight, he has a bunch of losses. I'm gonna beat him." I injured, I think it was my left hand. Yeah, I injured my left hand in training like 2 or 3 weeks before. And I remember my coach telling me, "Hey, I think we should cancel this fight." And I was like, "No, no, don't worry about it. I can beat this guy with one hand."
yeah,
And yeah, and I remember I still wasn't trained to my full capacity. I remember I think I was like a week before the fight. We were still sparring, and the very last day of sparring, I sparred against a heavier guy. I was a 126 pounder, and this guy was Timothy Bradley's main sparring partner at
right, yeah,
110.
yeah,
Yeah, so he was a lot heavier than me. I remember he hit me with the hand. It didn't hurt, but he hit me with a good shot. I didn't get hurt. I remember my eyes swelled up. I remember my coach, "Hey, Ronnie, I don't think we should take this fight. I think we should just postpone this fight." But keep in mind, we were going on vacation the following week after the fight, so I told my coach, like, "No, don't worry about it. I can beat this guy. I can beat this guy." Well, look what happened, man.
yeah.
I took that fight for the wrong reasons, and I lost. Even though, you know, he was a better fighter that night, I lost. You can't
Do
take
you
anybody like me.
do you regret it, or do you just take it as a learning curve?
I regret in the way I was trained, to be honest with you, man. I mean,
Yeah,
like I've said, I don't believe in excuses. I shouldn't have gone up there if I was 100%. I shouldn't have gone
yeah,
up, but I did. I wish I would have gone back in time and prepared a lot more for that fight, because to me, I just looked at the record and I was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat this guy." And ever since that fight, I've never taken anybody lightly, man.
yeah, man. It's been great to chat to you, Ronnie, and thank you for coming on. I won't take up too much more of your time,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's been great to chat with you, and I can't thank you enough for coming on today.
Oh, no, no. Thank you, thank you. So that was just a quick interview.
Yeah, 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 man.
Oh man, that was it.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you want to talk about more, I can talk all day.
Oh man, I wanna. Where are you at right now? That's what I wanna know.
South Wales,
South Wales. I have a buddy of mine that's in Brighton. How far are you from Brighton?
Brighton. 2 hour drive, maybe. I
2 hour
may get
drive.
some tips for that because I'm not actually sure, but I think it's 2 hour drive.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go out there, man. I really want to go out there and visit, but the way things are going right now, it looks like I probably won't be able to go out there for another 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
No, I know. It was funny because after my last fight, Eddie Hearn came into the dressing room and said, "Hey, good fight." And I was like, "Hey, man, this is the second time that we worked together. I would love to do another show, Golden Boy and Eddie Hearn in England." He's like, "Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll let you know." But that'd be something cool, man. I'd love to go out to England or the UK or Europe for that matter.
Where where do you want to fight?
The Wembley Stadium. That'd be cool.
Wembley. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Joshua had to fill Anthony Joshua had to fill that out, and the place is crazy. Like,
Yeah, I would love to go. I would love to go to London for sure. I would want to go check out the history there. To be honest with you, and like maybe get a pint out there or something.
Yeah. Well, what about in America? Is there anywhere you want to fight in America?
Mm, they were talking about a show in San Francisco. That would be cool. I would like to fight in San Francisco. I would like to fight New York again. Yeah, the first time I find New York was a boring display that I put. So I want to go out there and kind of redeem myself. I would like
Yeah,
to fight again in New York. Boston for sure. I would like to find Boston. I would like to find Canada too. I'll tell you that. Canada seems pretty good.
Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, do they
yeah.
have much of a
Maybe
boxing fan base?
they what?
Do Canada have much of a boxing fan base?
Oh, they have a huge boxing. They have a huge boxing fan. I think they
Yeah,
have Boxing Day. Canada
yeah,
has Boxing Day.
boxing. And we do have Boxing Day, but it's not for boxing. I don't think.
Oh, really? Yeah,
No.
I'm always making fun of my friend. Actually, I have a couple of friends that live out there by you. There's another friend. He just moved to Spain. I think one of them is watching. I saw him join, so I'm always making fun of him. I'm always like, especially from your from your
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
back at home.
Like I'm from Wales, which is next to England. It's its own country next to England. Small little country.
Yeah, yeah. That's how is it nice
Are
up
you?
there?
No.
It's
It's
not.
it, it's very pretty, very pretty, but it's cold and wet. Always
Oh,
raining.
man. I prefer the cold over the hot. It's freaking hot right now. I was running. It was like in the 80s. I was dying just because of the heat.
Yeah, it looks hot now.
Yeah, it's hot right now. Really hot right
Yeah,
now. But
well,
it was nice talking to you, man. I'll keep in touch.
yeah, man.
And
Make sure you do. Yeah, yeah,
hopefully we can do it again one more time. Or a couple more
yeah.
times.
Definitely. As soon as this is over and you have a fight lined up and everything, yeah, definitely we'll do it again.
Yeah, yeah, of course, man. Take care and
Yeah, yeah, and you. Thank you very much for coming on, Ron, and I look forward to what the future holds for you.
thank you. And I appreciate everyone listening and everybody watching. Thank you guys so much and keep supporting Boxing Bonanza. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, Ron.
Of course, man. Anytime.
And you. Thank you, buddy.
Okay.